Hey, it's Pete here and I'm back for another weekly free instant tournament. This can be played on BBO. I'll show you how to get into it. But this week I'm going to try and delve a little bit deeper and just sort of explain my thought process a bit more. So we'll jump in and get started. So you want to come up to Solitaire Bridge up in the top left, then over to weekly free instant tournament. Give that a shot. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 13 high card points. One little tip that I've got for counting my high card points is just sort of chunking my points. So here, the way I would count this is I've got 4 here and then a king and a queen together, 5. So I'd say 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 13. Or another way that I sometimes do it is try and look for 10. So I'd go ace, ace is 8 and the queen's 10. So then just add 3 in. So just a couple of different ways that you can try counting your high card points just to make it a bit quicker. Hi Sharon, thanks for coming in. Anyway, pass to me and I'm in 3rd seat. I'm going to be the opener and I just want to open my better minor here. So with 12 to 14 balance, the initial plan is to open your minor and then rebid 1 no trump. But here the opponent's bid a spade and my partner jumped in clubs. So if my partner had a good raise of clubs, then like with 10, 11 points, they would actually bid the opponent's suit here. So this jump, rather than showing more high card points, just shows extra length. So then I like to go, do I have enough points for game? Yes, no, maybe. And here, I look at their range, 9 total points and my 13. We're nowhere close, so there's a part score, so I'm just happy here. Hey David, thanks for coming in. All right, nice dummy. So what I like to do here when I'm playing this one is I like to count my losers when I'm in a suit contract. So for this, what I mean is that I just imagine that if I play the highest card from either hand, I just think, well, what cards do the opponents have that could beat it? And if they can't beat it, I imagine they play their lowest card. And then I just go through each suit and say how many losers I have. And I use the long trump hand as a reference point. And what I mean by that is here there's only 2 spades, so I'll only check for spades twice. So play the highest spade from either hand, highest spade from either hand. And I would say we've got 1 spade loser because the ace would win, then the 8 of spades would lose. Diamonds, again, I'd say no diamond losers because we've got the ace and the king. Hearts, this is a common one that I see people mess up, but we actually have 2 heart losers here. Often people see that the king queen could win 2 tricks or something. But what I'd say is if I played the king of hearts, the opponents would take the ace, then I'd get the queen of hearts, and then the 8 of hearts would lose to jack, 10 or 9. So here, what I'd say initially is in clubs, we did have 2 club losers, but given they've led the queen, that's one of the clubs I cared about. So 1 club loser, 2 hearts, 1 spade, no diamonds. So 1, 2, 1. So we've got 4 losers, so we're going to be making our contract. And then you want to think, well, what can we actually do to reduce your losers? And I go through each suit and just look at what techniques you can do. And there's usually 3. You can dump, you can trump, or you can finesse. And in this one, we might be able to dump a loser. We might be able to finesse. But in clubs, we're going to lose the ace of clubs. In hearts, we're definitely going to lose the ace of hearts, but can we reduce it from 2 to 1? And the way you could do that is lead towards the king of hearts and lead towards the queen of hearts and hope that east has the ace of hearts there. Spades, we've got 1 loser, and some people might think, oh, I can trump a spade, but I don't care about trumping in the long trump hand. So the long trump hand's the one with spades and they'd run out. So here we've got this spade loser. Instead, I'd look to see, can we dump the spade loser on another suit? And these diamonds, we might be able to set up my 10 of diamonds here or the jack of diamonds as a spare winner, and then use this 3rd diamond here to throw a spade away. Yeah, so here, lose the ace of clubs. Hearts, I want to lead towards the king queen. Spades, I got a spade loser, but I want to take a diamond finesse to guess what we can do about it. But we'll just cover that first club and see what we can do there. One other thing I really like to do is just early on, just pop open the bidding and you can take a look here. So pass, 1 club, they've bid 1 spade. So here, West has 5 spades, if not more. East has not supported their partner, and East is a passed hand. They don't have 12 points for this. We look at high card points, 8 up there, 13 in my hand is 21, 19 points missing. West probably has more of them. There's the ace of clubs. So, okay, so ace of clubs, queen of spades. So straight away it looks like West has the king of spades, maybe the ace of hearts. So I think the heart's offside. I really want to take a diamond finesse. And I think West is more likely to have points. Also, their leader, the queen of clubs, meant there's a bit of an unusual lead. They probably have scattered points everywhere. So I'm just going to play a diamond over towards the jack. And even if this loses, I would have been able to throw a heart away on the third diamond. Even if I got it wrong, I would have been okay in the end. So we'll just unblock the king of diamonds and then come over here and say bye-bye spade. Okay, so now I'm down to 2 heart losers, and here I just want to lead towards my king queen of hearts. I'm pretty sure the ace is offside, but no harm in trying. So we'll come up, king of hearts, nope. And I'll win the queen, and the opponents get 1 more heart. So 85%, so good start. And that's how I like to do it. So lots of people just making 9 tricks. That extra trick was quite valuable there. All right, moving on to board number 2. And here we've got 16 points and the opponent's open to club. So I'm the overcaller. When I'm the overcaller, I want to look at my various options here. I could overcall hearts here, which would show 5 hearts. I could potentially make a takeout double, which shows shortage in clubs, at least 3 cards and all the other suits. This one, when I have a 5-card suit, I like to overcall my major, because if I start with a double, it's really hard to try and show my 5-card suit later. And a lot of the time, if I start with a heart, I might be able to make a takeout double of clubs on my second opportunity, and then show, hey, I like hearts, but I've got tolerance for all the others. My heart suit's quite weak, but I still, if I don't start with 1 heart, it'll be hard to actually show that. Anyway, partner showed good support for hearts and 10 or more points. So this is the way that they showed a strong raise. So when you're the responder or the advancer, partner of the overcaller, you can bid the opponent's suit to show a good raise there. It's not a Michael's Q bid. Michael's is only done by the overcaller there. And Easter's doubled and they've got good clubs. So what I want to think is, am I interested in a part score? Am I interested in game? Am I interested in slam? So here I've got 14 high card points and the queen of hearts is 16. Plus 3 for a singleton club is 19 points. And my partner has support for hearts, so they've got 10. We're at around 29 points. We're at least interested in game, and we might be interested in slam. What I like to do is think, what would I need my partner's hand to look like? And if partner had like ace, king of hearts, and queen of spades, queen of diamonds, we would lose 1 club. Now, that would leave just enough room for East to actually have really good clubs. But what I can actually do here is, I was thinking of jumping to 4 clubs, which I personally would have played as a splinter, showing a singleton or void in clubs and some slam interest. But the robots don't do that, so I'm just going to check out what other options I've got. Okay. So I can just bid naturally here. So I'm going to take it a bit slower and show my hand. My partner's just minimum. They weren't interested opposite hearts and spades, so that probably quells the slam hopes. So I'll just bid 4 hearts now. So partner has the ace, king of hearts, queen of spades. This diamond is the only thing that we're missing, and diamond queen is extraordinarily likely to be onside. So my partner's got 11 opposite my 16 high card points. So that's 27. There's only 13 high card points missing, and East opened the bidding. So East might have 11, so there's just enough room for West to have the queen of diamonds. But let's go through and count our losers. So I'm the long trump hand, so I used me as a reference point. Hearts, probably none, but the opponents have 4 hearts, and if they're all in one hand, I might have a loser. I can actually play hearts in such a way that I can guarantee it. But by starting with the ace of hearts, I'll discover if there was a 4-0 split. Spades, I got one spade loser. I got the ace, king, queen of spades. And then I've got this fourth spade. Yes, dummy is out of spades. Yes, they could trump it. No, I haven't trumped it yet. That's a loser. That's something I have to care about. I'm pretty sure I will be trumping it. But if hearts are 4-0, again, I'll have that issue. Diamonds, I got a diamond loser. I could potentially take a finesse. I could potentially see that spades break 3-3 and then throw a diamond from the north hand and then trump my diamond. Clubs, I have a club loser. So here I just want to... what's the lead? 4 clubs. I don't think clubs are 8-3-1-1. But I'll rough in. And now we'll just go up to the ace of hearts. Okay, they're not 4-0. So I'll be able to draw trumps. And I want to end up in the north hand potentially. So I'll just come down and then back up. And I care about spades, so I'm going to keep an eye out for spades. So we're going to play a spade to the ace. And here, if I look at the spades that I care about, it's the jack and the 10 are the ones that I care about. So we'll keep an eye out for the jack because the 10 just went. And we'll lead another one. And my spade's good. So what's going to happen is I can throw this diamond away. And now just go ace, king, and trump a diamond. The diamond finesse was probably going to work. There it was. My diamond's now a winner. Making 12. Ooh, 68%. So no one actually bid the slam. I would have liked to have investigated a bit more. As I said, I would have liked to have bid 4 clubs showing a splinter, but it wasn't quite available to me, which was unfortunate. Okay, moving on to board number 3, and here I've got a 4-3-3-11 count. Usually you want 12 points to open. I like to be really aggressive opening when I'm not vulnerable versus vulnerable. So I personally would open this one, but this is pretty dodgy. 4-3-3 shapes are bad, but I'll go ahead and do it. And my partner bid a spade, so I'll just rebid one no trump. Shows 12-14 balanced, but if I commit to opening, this is how I can actually show my hand. All right. Now in no trumps, instead of counting losers, I like to count winners. And for this, I just count how many tricks can I take straight away without the opponents getting in the way. And that's the ace of clubs and ace of hearts. Yes, I'll be able to build 4 spade tricks. No, I can't take them straight away. So I want to be able to work on them. And by saying that I have 0 spade tricks, but I can get 4, really highlights which way you want to be going in this. Definitely want to start on that. Maybe get 4 spade tricks. In hearts, I could try a double finesse and see if East has one of the king or queen. In clubs, I could hope that West has led from king 10-9, top of an interior sequence, and I might be able to score a club trick quickly. Or even if East wins the king, then I can score a second club trick pretty quickly there. Anyway. Points-wise, there is 8 there opposite my 11, which is 19. So there's 21 left over. And this is a best hand tournament, which means that my hand's the best hand at the table, which means that the points are split 10 and 11 between the opponents. So I might be able to use that information later. So I'm just going to keep track of high card points as we go. Okay, there's the king. We're at 3-0. I'm up to 2 club tricks, and I expect no, I want an entry later. I was thinking maybe they'd shift to a heart, but let's just knock out the spade. Okay, so we're up to 4 spades and 2 clubs and a heart. So we've got 7 tricks. So we're going to be making this contract. Now points wise here, West showed up with the ace of spades and now the king of diamonds. That's 7 points. They probably have king queen of diamonds for this. Oh, ace king. Okay, so they led king from ace king. They do that at trick 1. I guess they also did it there. So West has ace of spades, king, queen of, ace of spades, ace, king of diamonds. That's their 11 points. They can't have any more. This gives East the king, queen of hearts, the queen of diamonds, the king of clubs. That's all East's points. So at this stage, we'll see what they do. And it looks like I am going to lose 2 tricks from here, a heart and a diamond. Yeah, so we just want to take our winners. Doesn't matter. And we'll see a heart. There's one of them, and they just get the last 2. So 1 no trump making. 1 spade might have been better. But 85%, another solid one. I'm sure lots of people passed this in. Yeah, passed in. But the aggressive opening paid off. Moving on to board number 4. And here I'm the overcaller if I want to bid. And we've got 13 high card points. And I've got a 5-card spade suit. My hand fits into 2 categories. Either I could make a 2-suited takeout showing spades and clubs, or I could overcall a spade, which shows 5 spades and sort of a wide range. Again, my 5-card suit's a major, so I like to bid it. If you moved a spade into a club, instead of bidding 2 clubs, I'd make a takeout double. I'll get there. Partner supported me. And I want to think, am I interested in game? So I have 13 high card points. I have 3 for a singleton. So we're up around 16 points. My partner only bid 2 spades. This is usually 6 to 9 sort of points. My partner could be a bit heavier, but I don't like to expect that. So 16 and 9, we could be scraping into game, but that's just about it. The next choice I've got is, so I don't want to bid game, although it is close. The next choice I've got is, do I want to be defending 3 hearts, or do I want to be bidding 3 spades? Now, usually once the opponents are at the 3 level, you want to have 9 trumps to be bidding 3 over 3. And my hand's relatively good defense. I've got ace, king of clubs, ace of hearts, so they're 3 tricks. I might be able to get a diamond ruff as 4. I don't need much from my partner to be beating 3 hearts. That being said, if the opponents do have a 9-card heart fit, my partner's got a shortage in hearts. And I don't necessarily think East has to have 5 hearts here, but if they do and West has 4, my partner's got a singleton heart. I actually need almost nothing from my partner to make 4 spades. So let's say I give my partner a singleton heart and king, jack of spades and the queen of clubs. Then we lose 1 spade, 1 diamond, maybe a club, and just gets 2 trumps. So maybe I revise it on the fact that they're a fair chance to have 9 hearts. At the very least, they have 8 and my partner's got a shortage. So change my mind. I'm going to be ambitious and bid 4 spades just on what I think my partner has. But I think there's a good chance that maybe we could, like, beating 3 hearts was a pretty good shot. Here my partner doesn't have the singleton heart I was hoping for, but they've got a pretty okay hand. We've got some reasonable chances here. So let's go through and look at our losers again. So when we're in a suit contract, count our losers. In spades, we've got 2. The ace will win, the queen could lose to their king, the 10 or 9 could lose to their jack, and then the 10 would be there. Diamonds, I've only got 1 loser. I've only got 1 diamond. Clubs, we've got 9 clubs between the 2 hands. The opponents only have 4. It's pretty likely that clubs are 2-2 or 3-1, in which case we might have 1 loser. If it's 4-0, we could have 2. And hearts, we've got 2 losers. I got the ace, which should win. The queen could lose to the king. The 10 could lose to the jack. So then what we want to do, if we look at what we can do with our losers, clubs, I'm going to hope that they're 2-2 and the queen just drops. Then I'm hoping that I can throw 1 heart away on the 5th club. Spades, I want to try and reduce my losers there. I could lead low towards the 9, playing west for the jack. I could play low to the ace and then back and see if east has the king or the jack. I think that's the way that I want to go. If we just pop open the bidding, west opened a diamond, and then they've shown a heart fit as well. Points wise, I've got 8, 10, 13 points opposite my partner's 7, so the points are 20-20. Looks like it's like 12 and 8, 13 and 7 sort of thing. Maybe 11 and 9. Also worth noting, East did bid to 3 hearts here, which supposedly had 5 hearts in their methods, but they don't have that. So maybe they got some other shape somewhere. Double fit, diamonds and hearts, definitely could encourage it. Yeah, ace king of diamonds there, so that is 7 of their points, and East has 2. Okay. All right, so West showed up with ace king of spades, and they have the ace king of spades and ace king of diamonds and the king jack of spades, sorry. With that, that is 10, 11 points. They don't really have much room for anything else. They definitely can't have the king of hearts. This is a best hand tournament, so they might have the jack. So let's just play low, and that wins. Okay, now I could just trump my heart. That's more secure than, like, there's one spade out there, but I'll get to that later. So we'll play that and we'll ruff the heart. And then just over to the ace of clubs, and we'll draw the last trump. Now we'll just see if the clubs are 2-2, and they are. And we've got the rest, so making 11 tricks. Whew, 100% right there. Other people are just bidding 3 spades, which, you know, that's quite reasonable. I was sort of pretty tempted to be defending hearts if I was going to. The main reason I bid 4 spades was I thought my partner had a singleton heart, but I didn't think we had a 9-card fit, so that made me want to be defending if I was going to do that. And defending, you can beat 2 for an easy 200, whereas making 11 tricks was difficult. So if you want to bid game, bid game. If your choice is 3 spades or defend, I actually thought this hand had good defense there. Moving on to board number 5, and here we've got a flat 13 count, so a minimum balanced hand. I want to open my longer minor, which is clubs. Doesn't matter that they're rubbish, and sort of plan to rebid 1 no trump if possible. Here, 1 heart overcall, and my partner bid 2 hearts. Again, their responder. This isn't a Michael's Q bid, just shows a good raise of clubs. So now my choice is, do I want to try and play 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps, or 3 clubs? So my partner's got 10 or 11 points. So for that, we don't have enough points to want to play games. So 11 and 13 is 24. So just shy of 3 no trumps. So I'm going to rule that one out. And now my choice is, do I want to play 2 no trumps or 3 clubs? 2 no trumps isn't a particularly fun spot to play. So we'll just go back to 3 clubs, try playing that. Okay. Right, so my partner's got a pretty flat hand here. From the bidding, I know West has 5 hearts, and if I look at this, we've got 6, and that would leave East with 2. Points-wise, my partner has 10 points, and I've got 13, so there's 17 missing. So it can be like 12 and 5, 10 and 7. Sort of thing. Losers. I got 2 club losers unless I run into a bad break. I could, in theory, lose 3 on a really bad day. Hearts, I've got 2 losers. The king can lose to the ace, the jack can lose to the queen, and the 10 would then win. Depending on which hand I count from, let's count from my partner's hand. We've got no spade losers because I've got the ace king covering here. but I do have a diamond loser. We've got ace, king, queen, but this 10 of diamonds might lose. So 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and a diamond. The diamond I might trump, or it might just come good via a finesse. Hearts, an extra worry about hearts is the heart ruff that I have to be worried about. So here I just want to try and draw trumps as quickly as possible. Right. I wanted to lead towards my queen jack of clubs. So I'll cross over here. Yeah, my main fear here was that West had a singleton ace or king, so I just wanted them to win while I had, while it was still okay. I should have really strongly considered discarding a heart on a diamond. Really just strongly considered it. Got what I deserved there. I knew that risk was coming. I'd already played 1 club. The diamond lead didn't look like it was a shortage, so that was sloppy. Yeah, so that led low from 3. I could have let one of my hearts go, which would have given me a better chance to make it. So some people made 10. Diamond lead, they let that. They won the king. Let a club. And, okay, so if I won the king of diamonds, which I actually think is sensible, like, as I said, I wanted to start clubs from the south hand, then winning the king's fine. You can always just trump your diamond later. The fact that that gets them to cash the ace of hearts is kind of curious. Someone who did bid 1 no trump, 2 no trumps did make it, but 3 clubs worked out better when they couldn't afford to, well, they didn't get their ruff. That being said, you can go down in 3 clubs. Yeah, so you can get 2 clubs and then 2 hearts and a heart ruff straight off the bat. Yeah, I misplayed that one, but 35%. Still tracking at 75, so going along just fine. Here we've got 17 high card points and a balanced hand, 5, 3, 3, 2. But I got a 5 card suit, so I like to count 1 point for a 5 card suit, 2 points for a 6 card or longer suit. And then if I find a fit, I stop counting that and count shortage points instead. So here I want to treat this as balanced, and I count it as 18 points. So I'm going to open a diamond and rebid 2 no trumps. I'm not worried about hearts. I only worry about suits the opponents tell me to worry about. My partner's bidding diamonds for some reason. I can show them that I've got 3 card spade support. I would have supported spades earlier if I actually had that. And partner wants to go to no trumps. All right. Yeah, so we've got mirrored hands. Here the opponents can actually take 5 hearts. This is one of the rare times that it can happen. They still might block the suits, but usually it doesn't happen too much because the opponents would usually overcall if they had that. That being said, the heart suit could still be tangled up. So let's still make a plan and hope for the best. I've got 2 spade winners, 5 diamond winners, and a club. And I'll either need a club finesse or a spade finesse to be able to make. I've got 9 points up there opposite my 17, so 26 points. Right. Ace king. So I'll keep my options open. I think the heart suit is blocked. West has ace, king, queen, 10 of hearts. And they didn't overcall. They had an opportunity right here. They didn't bid it. So I think they've only got 4. So I think East has the 5th heart. So I think I am in luck so far. So ditch that. And as long as they don't play a diamond, I've got the tricks. There we go. There's our finesse. And if you've been paying close attention, I have the beer card readily available. For those that don't know, the beer card is when you win the 7 of diamonds on the final trick, when it's not the trump suit. And in theory, your partner owes you a beer. It's just a partnership agreement sort of thing. The robots tend not to pay up for it, which is unfortunate. But I just need to be a bit careful here about how we do that. So we've got the 2 spades. We've got Queen of diamonds and then Jack of diamonds. We'll let go of this 9. Get that 8 out of the way. Take my club. And we got the King of diamonds and another diamond. So not only was I lucky that the hearts were blocked, but beer card to boot. So beautiful hand. So 3-no making. Someone got to 4 spades. Lots of people in 3-no trumps. As you said, don't worry about suits unless the opponents tell you to worry about it. So give it a shot. And there was a good reason I shouldn't worry about it. The opponents couldn't actually run that many tricks. Here we have a 4-4 one shape on hearts with 15 points. Whenever I got that, I like to open 1 diamond. David said, in theory, if I ever win the last trick with the beer card, I'm sending you a bill for my beer. Okay. Yeah. So here with 4-4 one shapes, I like to open 1 diamond. It gives you flexibility of, do I want to bid 1 diamond, then 2 clubs or anything like that. And also with 4-4 in the minors, if you open 1 diamond, it's easier for your partner to support. But here we'll go ahead and bid 1 spade. Partner jumped in spades, showing 10 to 12 points. I've got 15 high card points, maybe 3 for a singleton, although it's in my partner's suit. But we've got at least 25. I have no interest in slam. We'll just bid 4 spades. Definitely enough for game. Give that a shot. Right, and losers. I have 4 club losers. 1 heart. On the lead, I've got ace, king, and the jack of diamonds guaranteed to win, but this other one, not so much. So 1 diamond, 4 clubs, and a spade. So I'm going to lose the heart. Lots of these clubs I just want to throw on my diamonds. So I can throw 2 away and maybe lose 2 clubs and 1 heart. I need to do lots of trumping in that case. I still need to trump the 9 of diamonds. I'd need to trump my last 2 clubs. I could maybe set up a heart to get rid of something. But straight away, we're going to throw clubs away. And this is one where we're not going to be drawing trumps, but I am going to keep an eye out for the 10 of diamonds and also the 2 of diamonds. I'll get a good idea of whether diamonds are 5-3 or 4-4 based on that. Anyway, I'll just lead a heart here. The robots are pretty good at taking their ace if they have it. I could play a heart to the king trying to sneak it through, but I think just setting up a heart trick is valuable here. Okay, so if I instead start planning from my partner's hand, we've got 2 club losers and 2 heart losers. I'm going to lose the 2 clubs. I want to trump those 2 hearts. The club suit of mine might set up. Potentially. Okay, so there's 1 more club out. And I don't know if diamonds are 3. What's going on in the diamonds? If I'd seen the 2 of diamonds, I would know if they are 4-4, in which case I could trump low, but I don't know here. So I'll just take a little bit of protection. All right. All right. So my king of hearts is a winner. My main fear is I have a club loser here, or I have 2 heart losers here. I could try trumping a club, but someone's out of clubs, and I'm not totally sure who. And I don't want to lose an extra trump trick by doing that. But I'm just going to play 1 spade over here. Okay, and spades, I'm missing just the 10 and a low one. Okay, I can trump this low. I'm down. Oh, wait. Spades are 4-1. Yeah, I'm down. %53%. But see, going down can be fine. Often people think that you have to be making your contract or not. That's not what actually gets you a good score. It's all about in comparison to other people. So pretty much everyone was in 4 spades. Getting down 1 was pretty good. If you went down 2, you got a poor score. Some people bid to no trumps. If you bid this way, you are describing your hand as 12 to 14 balanced. We don't have a balanced hand, and we don't have 12 to 14 points. So I really like, just because I've got a singleton in partner's suit and no trumps might be an okay spot to end up, I don't try rushing there. Getting to 4 spades was a fine contract. We're pretty close to making it. I'm not sure if I could have made it. Yeah, always down 1, but pretty close to being able to make that on a diamond lead. And interesting hand there. Currently tracking 70%. 1 board to go. So let's see how we can finish this one off. Right. So here we've got 17 high card points and a 4-2, 5-2 hand. Not technically balanced, but a 5-4-2-2 shape with a 5 card minor I often treat as balanced. And a 5-4-2-2 shape with a 5 card major I'll treat as unbalanced. So it's this extra shape that I just try shoving into the balanced range. So we got 17 points, so we could consider 1 no trump. But again, I've got 17 and a 5 card suit. So I'm probably going to treat this as 18-19 balanced. Pretty awkward with the 2 club overcall, so maybe I'll just show a reverse. We get 2 4 spades. Huh. Probably not the good finish that I'm hoping for, but we can potentially still make it. Just because we're in a silly spot doesn't mean that we should give up. 3-no would be a lot more sensible here. That being said, we can still potentially make this contract. So if I look at my losers here, I've got a couple of spade losers. We've only got 7 spades, so if they're 3-3, I lose 1. If they're 4-2, I lose 2. 5-1, I lose 3, etc. I got 1 heart loser because the ace will win and then the 10 will lose. Clubs, I got the ace, which will win, and then the queen can lose to the king. And diamonds, I can lose to the queen of diamonds. So pass, pass, pass. So East is a passed hand that overcalled 2 clubs. Right. But so what I'm trying to say is with my partner's hand, I would have bid 3 no trumps over my 2 spade bid. 5 of clubs lead. We want to try and work out what that's from. Have they led low from 3, top of a doubleton? Just have a good look at what their lead is. What I'm going to do is try and throw my heart on the 3rd round of clubs here because I got the queen of clubs to win later and the ace of clubs. Spades, I'm going to hope that they're 3-3. Diamonds, I want to guess who's got the queen of diamonds. And for that, I want to count high card points. Okay, so 5 and then 3. Okay, so West has a doubleton club. So they played 5-3. They played top of a doubleton. So East has 6 clubs. So I got the king jack of clubs there. I just need spades to be breaking 3-3. So let's just go ace king and play another spade and hope for the best. Not the case. All right, so I've got 2 spades there. But good news, I still potentially can make. I just need to find the diamonds. Now, this West player, what did they discard? Probably just a couple of hearts. Okay. East has 6 clubs and 4 spades. So they don't really have room. Like, they've only got 3 cards in the red suit. So West is really likely to have the Queen of Diamonds. So also, let's look at high card points. Queen Jack of Spades, King of Hearts is 6, King Jack of Clubs is 10. If they had the Queen of Diamonds, that would be 12 points. And if we go back to the bidding, they would have bid at this stage. So the Queen of Diamonds is 100% in that West hand. Let's just lead Diamond. And it's a winner! And we've got the rest in our hand, and I just noticed the beer card, but I can't untangle it. So here, 4 diamonds, silly spot, but we could make it in the end. So never give up, even if you're in a pretty hopeless spot. 71%. So we finished with 70% all up. Hope you enjoyed this weekly free instant tournament where I walked through my thought process a bit slower and just in a bit more in depth. Messed up board number 5, but other than that, it was pretty solid. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, big shout out to all my Patreon supporters. If you like what I do and want to support me, consider checking out my Patreon in the link over there. Bye for now.